Good morning to everybody, first of all. Second of all, we're going to touch down real quick on Sauce Walka. He's a rapper from Texas. Okay, now we got another rapper, an individual. His name is Blika. He is from Texas, too. Now, Sauce Walka's been getting into it with Blika. It's been his rival for a minute. Sauce Walka's allegedly exposing Blika for being a rat. Now, Blika is considered by many to be an OG from his hood. All of a sudden, Sauce Walka's going around his hood, posting paperwork on all kinds of street poles and random signs and stuff, allegedly proving that this individual Blika ratted. So that's what I wanted to clarify real quick. Sauce Walka from Texas, who is a rapper, right, is getting into it with another rapper, Blika, who's also from Texas, and he's allegedly exposing him based upon him ratting in the past, and he's posting alleged paperwork all over his own hood doing it. Okay, we don't really see this often, homie. This isn't common. Accountability in general is not common. We know majority of individuals think it's okay to rap, especially if they can get away with it. It's disturbing. You're knowingly doing something that you can face repercussions regarding. But when it comes time to face those repercussions, keep in mind, nobody had iron to your head. Nobody had a Draco to your throat, forcing you to do anything, bruh. Okay, 99.999% of the time, people make their own decisions. It might be based upon their circumstances, but still nobody had iron to your head and forced you to cross a legal line, right? So you're knowingly doing this, you're making decisions, you end up facing repercussions, but you're a self-obsessed overgrown toddler. You know what I'm saying? An industrial-sized infant from Lucifer's colon tract, slithering out of the devil's rectum, homie. Disgusting. That's what a rat is. And people like that, majority of our population are self-obsessed empty shells. And they'll do whatever they can to avoid the repercussions they got coming and to continue living for their own impulses and desires and satisfaction and their attention and fame. It's pathetic, homie, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So Sauce Walka's allegedly proving this individual's a rat. He's allegedly exposing him by posting paperwork all over this individual's hood, this for Blika, right? Now, we know most individuals, even after they've been exposed, even after people have found out that they had snitched a rat, and majority, they don't change their mindset. Regardless of whether they're keeping it low-key as being a rat or whether they've been put on blast, majority just keep presenting the same image. They keep acting. They keep wanting to be cool and tough. They don't change their entire perception of reality in life. They don't accept that they've been disproven, or exposed, that those details have been divulged. They perform mental gymnastics. That's why you see a lot of individuals still claiming to be a G or still rapping, and they got a full-on rap snitch jacket from the past. Again, being a snitch is self-obsession. It's disrespectful unless you're one of the civilians in our society, small percentile of our population that believe in evolving past their character defects, their addictions. They're not claiming to be of the street life. They never claim to solve their own disputes and issues themselves as an able-bodied adult man or woman. They're trying to be role models or lead by example to the best of their degree. Again, it's a small percentile of our population. Majority are living a lie, avoiding reality, and they're self-obsessed creeps, homie. We don't need to keep it up. We don't need to be on this lane, homie, in this direction, but that's the truth. And if we don't acknowledge it, we can't change it. So you don't got to dwell on any of this, but reflect on the fact that life can be simplified. You can learn from your mistakes and you can continuously evolve. But if you're lying to yourself and you're avoiding reality and repercussions, come on, man, and you live as if you're the center of the universe, homie, that's practically viewing yourself as a god, homie. That's pathetic. There are elitists in major positions of wealth and power that have terrible plans and an agenda. They're going to do bad things to our youth, and they're going to destroy our planet inevitably. Blood diamonds, designer clothes made via slave labor, it ain't a coincidence. Those are tactical, weaponized. It's just devastating. I'm not going to go too into detail when it comes to the elite and the way they trap the masses. But we know that all of this BS is not justifiable. Repeating our mistakes over and over, ratting and snitching like a self-obsessed creep, obsessing over blood diamonds and other sinister aspects that lead to children being enslaved in sweatshops and dying, that leads to the elite maintaining their positions of wealth and power. We, the masses, being divided and in competition with each other in regards to the meaningless and sinister and unjustifiable BS. Come on, man. That's why people are popping Xanax and chugging alcohol and on antidepressants, and everybody's restless and creepy and jealous. Because life is not a crushing, complicated maze. It's time to simplify, bro. One of the clarify Sauce Walka is allegedly proven, allegedly exposing this individual, Blika, posting the paperwork in his own hood. We know most individuals, when they snitch, they don't change their life, so they don't change their mindset, their disposition. They try to hold on, bro. It's self-obsession. So is it a chance that Blika, like many others, has ratted in the past and still held on to that street image, of course it's possible. You know what I mean? But Sauce Walka's doing something we don't really see often in any realm, bro. And he's actually mobbing through the hood, posting this fool's paperwork, drawing attention to the fact that he allegedly snitched. Let me know what you think of this situation. A lot of people perceive things that are uncomfortable as ignorance. They're like, that's ignorant. Snitching, you're talking about rats and the hood, and that's ignorant. Bro, you know what's ignorant? Creeps in power preying upon children, and irrefutable statistics prove who does it. And AGs in the hood, and gangs and poverty don't manifest out of thin air. So pretending they don't exist or just demonizing them as scapegoats ain't gonna work. It's time to evolve alongside each other. It's time to be real. I mean, we have the ability to deal with anxiety and depression, to solve our disputes when necessary, and refrain from initiating them. We have the ability to lead by example with just our mannerisms and dispositions even, let alone our purpose and point to our existence and life itself. Come on, man. G's, homie. G's, be a G, homie, be a leader, be a role model. And no, we don't initiate altercations, but we have the ability to solve them when necessary, unlike the masses. Can't demonize that unless you live a lie, bro.